What up, everybody? Happy Saturday. Your boy's a little under the weather, but we had a big announcement drop from Rob earlier in the week, and I thought we probably needed to talk about a couple things for sure, along with some of these challenges that have been popping up. So good to see everybody popping in here. We'll try and get through it today. Try and do a quick one because I know poker starts in like an hour, I think. So we're gonna try and knock this out quick, and let's get to it. First thing I wanted to talk about, though, guys, is UFC Nashville. Let's get into this Nashville situation. A couple people that were in Nashville, they're talking here in the chat. Saint, Big Whale, they're in Nashville. Big Whale was my +1. We had a great time there. Let me pop this up for you. Got a little bit of hold on. Can you taste anything? Yeah, I can taste. I can taste everything. So I'm not sure, man. It's just I'm fucked up. Fucked up a little bit. My voice, obviously you can hear my voice is fucked up. I was worse earlier in the week, but I just can't shake it yet. But I'm loaded up on some meds, so we get through this shit right now. But yeah, here we go. Let's get this little video going. So this is when we first pulled up. This is in front of the stadium. Pretty much me and Big Whale. Hold on one second, guys. Me and Big Whale pretty much. I gotta plug in my laptop. That's what happens when you're sick. Forget to do shit. But Big Whale and I headed out from Chicago like 7 in the morning. And we got to Nashville like right around 2 o'clock. And pretty much got to our hotel, checked in. Let me plug this in real quick. All right. So checked into the hotel and pretty much changed up and got right to the arena to get ready for the weigh-ins. So this is right in front of the arena, walking in to get to the weigh-ins here. Then we got to our initial seats, which was like, pretty much like first row, lower bowl type deal, not on the floor or anything. So this was the point where we kind of like, Alex said something about, oh, you guys are supposed to go down there. I'll be back. Let me get you some passes, this, and that. So then Alex came back with some passes for us. And me and a couple other collectors, we got to move down to the floor area. So you'll see here after this picture, there's me and OK. That's in our original seats. So me and OK ended up going down to the floor, but there's me and OK. Always nice to meet somebody who's been on the show before, so that's cool. Never met him before, so had a lot of fun in Nashville. A lot of people were rooting for OK in Nashville. Let's just say that. But yeah, super cool meeting him. And then this is where we actually sat. So we were like 2-3 rows back, dead center. Here's Diego walking in. We were cheering like hell for him. But yeah, it was super cool. It was super cool experience. It was intimate. It was small. There's not too many people in there, and there was a bunch of like fighters too hanging out and around there. Either like supporting their teammates or people that are just in the area for the fights. They just came to check the weigh-ins out. But yeah, we were hyped for Diego. we were gassing him up big time, and he showed up. He showed up for sure. So Yeah, it was cool. It was real cool. I've never experienced a weigh-in or anything like that before, so it was real cool to see. And it was yeah, it was a different kind of vibe in there. It was legit though. It was legit. John Anik was doing it. Here's Tatiana's. We got her and Andrade coming in there. I think I got the let's see. Got the main event in here too. Yep, yep. Even though the main event wasn't all that, but I mean, what do you expect? You take a guy, Rob Font, coming in on short notice. Obviously, you're not going to get the best Rob Font. And then Sandhagen obviously busted his elbow in the first round of the fight, so he really couldn't do shit. Because I was in the crowd screaming like, "Yo, yo, throw something!" Like even if you got him on the floor, like at least you could like try and punch him in the face. So then once the weigh-ins were over, we got to meet some fighters. So the fighters that were in the area directly to our left. So we were sitting dead center. Directly to our left was Marab sitting next to Bilal. And like I beelined it straight for Bilal, got a picture with him, said what's up. I was wearing his shirt too. So it was pretty dope. He couldn't stay long though, because he was actually doing something for his podcast outside. He did like a little fan interview questionnaire thingy. So he was trying to get the hell out of there real quick. And yeah, virtually identical. Hilarious. Hilarious. But yeah, so then yeah, Marab was right next to us, so I took a picture with Marab. Marab was doing seemed like Marab was doing a lot of the UFC stuff, like, he was hanging out a little bit extra everywhere, taking a lot of extra pictures. Maybe just how he is, but like you'll see in the next few pictures, I got a cool picture with Marab and Nate the Train, so that was pretty dope. But yeah, Marab's here. And then Calvin Cater, he was up there supporting his boy Rob Font for sure. He's a little bit bigger than I expected when I got next to him, but solid dude, very cool dude. Nazir Sadikov, Longo won that fight a couple weeks ago. All those Longo boys were out there. Aljo, Marab, Nas, Steamroller. They're all like supporting Billy Q, and Dennis Bazooka is from their gym too. But yeah, it was dope, super dope. Who else do we see out here? Oh yeah, Cutman Tate. Cutman Tate was out there taking pictures. I got a quick picture with Cutman Tate. Had to do that for sure. And then here's that picture with Nate the Train and Marab right there. And this was like, so see here, I got the badge on now. So that badge, like after the weigh-ins, they're like, "Hey, you guys with the badge, you can go over here and take a couple pictures with the guys." And these were the two guys that were there. So it's pretty cool, man. It's pretty cool for sure. So that was day one, I think. And then yeah, after the weigh-ins, we went to go. There was a meet and greet with Dom Cruz, so we went to this bar out there that lined up and waited to meet with him. He was giving out, he was signing like posters of himself, and then he also I had actually, like, I just brought a bunch of random cards and I actually got him to sign one of my prisms, and he signed that for me. So super nice guy, very cool. All the fighters, bro, they're all very humble people, man. They're all easy to talk to, like down to earth. Nate the Train was talking to us about, like, like the wake up process, and like how like the UFC provides all kinds of nutrition and shit right after you finish cutting. They'll give you like a little instruction book, like this bottle, drink this, sip on this bottle for X amount of time, this bottle, this bottle, this bottle. Like he was giving us a lot of breakdown. It was super cool, super cool. And then the next day was fight night. It was pretty shitty in the morning. It was pouring rain. First thing in the morning, pretty much like all morning till about like 2, 3 o'clock. It was like pissing rain in Nashville, and so we were like, shit. There was a Michael Chandler meetup, but it was outside. It wasn't indoors like Dom Cruz one was yesterday or the day prior. So it was outdoors, and like if you didn't have an umbrella, bro, you're waiting outside and you're probably getting soaked. So me and Big Whale decided to chill at the hotel and kind of wait for the rain to let up or whatever. I know a couple people did waited out, and did get some pictures with Chandler. We were hoping to catch him in the arena, but we didn't catch him in the arena. But the rain kind of cleared up right around the time our UFC Strike meet started. So we met up. Here's me and some of the fellas. What else we got here? Did I put the group picture in here? Yep. So this is the pretty much the whole group that was at the meetup. Bunch of collectors and their plus ones, but it was cool meeting a lot of people. I met a couple people prior to that at the last event, but definitely a lot of new faces that I didn't meet before. So it's cool putting faces with names in Discord, and talking with some other people, and sharing some life experiences, out in the real world. So it was pretty dope for sure. For sure. Let's see what else we got. Yeah, so then we went to the arena. We had the badges, and we got to go through this VIP entrance, right? And then through there's like a VIP lounge where there's a couple fighters hanging out. At first when we got there, it was just Trevor Peak in there. And then Nate the Train came in a little bit after. I already had a picture with him the day before. And then our boy came in. Good man. But yeah, so the belt was there, was just chilling on a bar table. And it was like next to the backdrop. And it was like, I guess we could just pick it up and take a picture with it. So I picked it up, and Saint took a picture of me. He got a couple pictures with the belt too, but it's pretty dope, man. That thing's heavy as hell too. It's definitely heavier than I expected it to be, for sure. And then here we go. Our boy came through, Josh Emmett. I got him to sign a contender for me on my phone. And yeah, he was super cool, man. We sat and talked with him for a good minute, bro. And he was just chatting it up about like NFTs and like how he likes Strike and how he wants to get more involved with Strike. And yeah, man, Josh Emmett's the man, dude. He's a super cool guy. And yeah, hopefully we did some talking. Had maybe a verbal agreement or two that he might jump on the show. So we'll see about that in a couple weeks here. Try and get my mans on the show. We'll see how it goes. And then we got to our seats. This is kind of like the view from our seats. So we were sitting floor, kind of literally right where the fighters walk in. Like we were on the end, the last seats right on that barrier. So you can see, here's some of my footage. People walking in. I dabbed up so many fighters walking in, bro. There's Hadley dabbing me up, even though he got his ass whipped by Cody. Yeah, Emmett. Yeah, Josh said, we had a verbal agreement and a handshake, you know what I'm saying? So man code says that he's coming on. So I hold him to it. I don't think he's gonna let me down. But it was awesome. It was so floor seats not too bad. I think based on where we were sitting, it was my first time being down there in the floor, but based on where we were sitting, like how we were, like if you were gonna ever think or consider buying floor seats, I would not want to buy the middle floor section. But try to go on the outer sides and try and get as close to the barriers as possible. Because that way you'll get people walking in or walking out. So they walked in on our side and walked out on the other side. And on the other side is where kind of like the other half of the Strike people were like, okay. I think who else was sitting over there? Okay was over there. Alex was over there. Jesse was over there. But yeah, they were all sitting on that other side, and they got like all the walk out, like after the fights, people walking out. Yeah, there's Billy Q and steamrolling them coming through. It was fun. It was a lot of fun, dude. It was a lot of fun. It was a good card, you know. I mean, up until the main event, we kind of got spoiled because we kind of got like 3 finishes in a row. It's Bahamundez coming in with Bully B behind him. And we kind of got spoiled because we had like 3 finishes. And then the main event was just meh, meh. There's Diego. Diego set the place fucking on fire, dude, when he fought. Holy shit. We were definitely rooting for Diego. Everybody was rooting for Diego, bro. And when he subbed that dude, man, it was nuts. He jumped on the cage and stuff. Dabbed him up too, yes sir. We were hyped. We were hyped. There's him on top of the cage right there. Place going nuts after the subby. Yeah, dude. There's Tatiana walking out. She dabbed me up too. And she got a quick sub. We were like, hey, finishes left and right. Yeah, it was pretty sick. I wouldn't mind that moment either. Yeah, for Diego, I'll take a Diego Lopez moment for sure. There's Rob Fonts walk out, and because so at the main event they split the sides that they walk out, so I didn't even get to see Sandhagen walk in, but he walked in on the other side, but got Rob Fonts, there's Calvin Cater right behind them, but yeah, man, tough fight, tough break, and then we got to go in the octagon afterward. Here's all of us with our +1s. We got to get into the octagon. With that badge that we had, which was pretty sick. We got to chill in there for like 5-10 minutes, you know, take some pictures, walk around, take some videos, check it out. But canvas was definitely bloody. Here's Big Whale's video walking in there. You can see all the blood from the fight, like literally. There's me and Big Whale in the octo, and then me chilling in the octo. Then after the fight, walking down the street, and look who I see. Fucking Bahamundez, face busted up, G, and he's walking around. I'm like, holy shit, dude, what are you doing? He's like, bro, the first thing he said to me, he's like, I'm going to come back stronger and I'm going to be a champion one day. I was like, shit, bro, I respect it. But yeah, I saw Bahamundez out in the streets right after the fight, took a quick picture with him. And yeah, man, that was pretty much it, homies, for Nashville. Overall experience, 10 out of 10. Easy 10 out of 10. It was insane. Would I do it again? Yes. Would I probably go to Nashville again? Yes. But yeah, it was awesome. It was awesome, bro. It was too crazy. Too crazy. The food, bro, all I ate was Nashville hot chicken every single day, bro. Every single day. Nashville hot chicken every single day, brother. And it's not too bad, you know what I'm saying? It's all right, but like it's a cool town. I would say if you've never been to Nashville, check it out. Check it out for sure. MSG 295. That's the plan, Chef Curry. That's the plan. All right, let's get into some strike stuff here. And before I do that, Vegas 78 in the chat. One word for $10 Dapper credit. Go ahead and type Vegas 78 in the chat. Nah, emails have not gone out yet. Emails have not gone out yet for $2.95. Not yet. Vegas 78 in the chat, y'all. $10 Dapper. I'll run that in a little bit. I don't got too much more time here. I probably got like 40 minutes or so, 45 minutes before poker starts. But we'll run that before poker for sure. So that way, if anybody needs to get the hell out of here and get in their poker game, they can get it going. On that note, we had a quick announcement drop here from Rob. Everybody was kind of asking what's going on with Series 2. What the hell's going on with A, B, C, D, E, F, G, right? So, update unofficial, or I guess you could say this is an official update from Rob. Targeting midsummer for the launch of Series 2. Right now, we are estimating they were targeting midsummer. Obviously, probably not happening, right? But right now, we are estimating Series 2 will launch at the end of September or early October. So you're looking at, end of September, early October. That's probably where Series 2 comes in. And Series 2 will include updates to rarity tiers along with visual upgrades, new pack models, and more. So, not too much information there, obviously. Still, Series 1 still ongoing, which a lot of people aren't happy about. But at least we kind of, maybe, we'll see. I don't know. We'll see when September, October rolls around, right? It's all about, making sure we see something actually, come to fruition here. So far, we just got a lot of talky, no walkie. You know what I'm saying? But Champ Club updates. Currently working on updates to the Champ Club experience. One moment plans to stay the same, but they might do special giveaways for people with VIP experience tickets, something that I just had, or fights at the Apex. But that would require possibly 3, 5, or X amount of champs to be eligible for said types of tickets. Perfectly fine with me on that. I think giving people a reason to hold more than one champ is great. But let's see something actually happen. Want to see something tangible happen. We love words on pages, but we want to actually see, some walkie, no more talkie. Yeah, Apex tickets are pretty nuts for sure. Absolutely. Benefits will change from time to time. One benefit that'll be phasing out is Fight Pass. So a lot of the international folks are kind of pissed off about the Fight Pass situation. Especially our neighbors to the north in Canada, because you guys pretty much get all the good shit that, for free, like, fight nights, all that other stuff. Fortunately for us US-based subscribers, we don't get shit, bro. Nothing live. Sometimes, maybe once in a while, we'll get like an early prelim on a pay-per-view. But other than that, it's usually just like the only live stuff is like, the LFAs, the grappling tournaments, some random shit, But yeah, Fight Pass ends September 1st. So if you have Fight Pass, make sure you get your credit card out of that sucker. So UFC, you don't get charged another year, or cancel it or whatever you got to do. You feel me? But yeah, September 1st, it's going to stop. So they'll still be able to offer other benefits, quarterly airdrops, tickets, events, VIP experiences, and hopefully they find more ways to utilize our champ moments. Great. Cool. How about we also get them working better in challenges, huh? We'll talk about that later. Website redesign and DNS takeover. So they have successfully taken over everything on the website aspect. Currently in phase 1 of a website redesign, getting things ready for new campaigns. We're aware of issues surrounding website QoL. For example, all right, keep you posted as we make progress. So no dates here. No dates here on the website stuff. So still in limbo there. No idea when that'll be happening or estimated or anything like that. I think the only estimation we have on this whole page is S2 September, October. Next thing, UFC Strike Infinity. It's a marketing initiative aimed at expanding our community and welcoming new fans aboard. For this activation, we are partnering up with Galaxy to highlight one of the greatest Chinese fighters in UFC history, Zhang Weili, ahead of her title defense at UFC 292. So we're supposed to get some more information on that this coming week here. So interesting. I'm not sure what they're doing here with all that. Could be, Trey. Could be very much so. But yeah, this Zhang Weili thing, we'll find out more information next week on this. But hey, man, whatever you can do to get some new users, bro, make it happen. Let's go. All right. UFC Strike Now. So it seems like a lot of shit's going on here, guys. UFC Strike Now. We're going to be testing out a new way to engage UFC and athletes that compete inside the octagon on a weekly basis. Strike Now is a pick'em style concept that rewards fans for selecting the winning fighters in each matchup. Look for more information in the coming weeks, but we can say this is another marketing initiative and something different than Moments. It is a separate product offering we are testing out. So, yeah, it has for sure. For sure. But honestly, this kind of sounds like kind of like how we do pick'ems in Discord, but maybe they're trying to figure out a better way to do it on the website or something. That can be, maybe mass marketed to people that aren't, necessarily in Discord. So as long as it's not, I'm not sure, doesn't say there's a separate product offering. So who knows what else is attached to that, whether it's NFTs or who knows what you gotta buy or what you're gonna need, but we'll see. Vegas 78, no spaces, guys, no spaces. Yeah, that is true. I did see that. I'll pull that up in a second too. Strike game update. Last thing, we know it's been a while since the last update on the game. Bada bing, bada boom. It's on track for a soft launch at the end of Q4 of this year. So that's the update on the game. I think we all kind of knew that with that kind of UFC partnership announcement that happened a couple weeks ago. But let's take a look here. They did have, if you guys didn't see this, a moment with, so they had Joanna on here talking about, favorite behind the scenes moment that happened at a UFC event. If you haven't seen it, it's on Twitter. Check it out. I'll post it in here for you guys so you have it. But yeah, pretty cool. I want to see some more stuff. So hopefully they got a little bit of that with all the fighters that were in there, you know what I'm saying? And they'll have a little, once a week they'll drop a moment with type of segment. Nice little way to get some engagement with some fighters via social media, Mark, you know what I'm saying? I don't mind it at all. Okay, so Chef Curry was doing the interviews too. That's what's up. That's what's up. But yeah, overall, that announcement, like I said, a lot of talky, no walkie. I got to see some stuff happen. Time is running out here. We need to see some shit go down. I believe there's a huge Chinese community presence in Galaxy. Someone is saying, yeah, it is like some kind of Web3 social platform or something. That's what it is. At least based on what I read about it. So we'll see, man. We'll see, bro. We'll take any new users we can get, right? At this point, we'll take whatever we can get. So now that that's now that all the rainbows and lollipops and roses and happy stuff is all out the way, let's talk about some shit. All right. So I haven't been on in a while. Just want to go over a couple challenges real quick. The last one that was live when I did a show was this 291 multi-challenge event, which netted us the Bobby Green and the Jorge Masvidal. So for this bad boy, the Bobby Green, if they win, you had to collect it. If they lost, you had to burn it. So we had to burn Jan, we had to burn Tony, and we had to burn Dustin Poirier. So you had to burn those three. Hold Derek Lewis, hold Justin, bada bing, bada boom. You got the Bobby Green. And then for the second one, which was the harder one, had to hold all these challengers or fandoms and then burn Jorge and Dustin. And that netted us the Jorge moment from when he was like 20 years old. So, with that said, those moments hit the market. Here's Bobby Green sitting at $9. Pretty much, not sure what those were costing that week. Were those like $3 a piece to burn them? Or is that what it was? Probably right around there, $2-3 a piece. So not too bad for Bobby, but he minted out at $5.97. But like, yeah, $9 pretty much worthless reward at this point. Jorge, on the other hand, was good for about a week, right, guys? So Jorge became the new like lowest shit on the market, lowest fandom for sure. And he was sitting at like $75, but it looks like he already took a hit due to the challenge that's going on this week. But there's one more challenge. So that was the 291 multi-challenge event. Not too bad. I didn't mind it. So we had one really like type of easy one that was a little bit more difficult, right? So that's pretty cool. Don't mind it. Yeah, he is selling at almost cost now. And that's because the last 2 weeks just are really mind-boggling to me. So it just seems like whoever's making these challenges is just using us as guinea pigs. Because how do you go from having something like this for Dominick Cruz straight collection, 10 moments required, 2 different Cejudos, but 10 moments required with the champ pass, completes the challenge. Had champ passes before that, champ passes after that. Dom Cruz came out, $30 holla, 29 now. First moment on the platform, but also a retiring or, fighter that's on his way out. You know what I'm saying? The guy's on the desk more than he's in the ring. You feel me? Then, so pretty much like, what did he minted out at 370. So still kind of low. Yeah, that's the thing here. We like the rewards just are out of whack. So we had Dom Cruz, we had an old Jorge, we had another Bobby Green that we didn't need. And then we get Dom. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure if these things are already made and they're just trying to force feed us shit that's already made without them having to make new moments. But something's got to give here, brother, because like out of all the people and all the finishes that have happened in the last 2-3 weeks or month, 2 months, we get a Cub Swanson moment. You know what I'm saying? And this challenge is the complete opposite, like polar opposite. Like last week, you got collectibles. You got to collect stuff on a collectible platform. This week, you got charcoal. You got to put your charcoal on the burner and just burn every fucking thing you got in your wallet. Just burn it all. Just burn it all. Just burn it all. And it makes no sense when you have to burn, like, there's like, okay, maybe we're not in series 2 yet and the rarity shit hasn't changed yet. So we're kind of, we should still kind of adhere to the current like rarity structure and the rarity tiers that we have now currently in series 1, right? Why are we burning challengers for fandoms? For a fandom reward? How does that make sense? Like, I'm not mad with the challenge being hard. People have been asking for hard challenges. They gave us a fucking hard one. Okay? But they just pretty much like, well, like, all right, let's just burn a shitload of featherweights, guys. Make it happen. Okay, cool. Let's do it. Yeah. Let's not think about shit. Let's not think about the rarities. Let's not think about the tiers. Like, I just don't get how you burn challengers for fandoms, bro. I also think step 1 should probably be the easier step, which is to burn contenders. Step 2 being the harder step, burn the challengers and fandoms that cost about $100. But honestly, like, and it's for a Cub Swanson. Like, if Cub gets his ass kicked this weekend, guys, come on, G. Come on. Come on, brother. I mean, granted, Legend's been fighting for a long time. He's a fun fighter, bro. But come on, bro. Like, how many finishes have we seen in the last few weeks? Like, we could have got Diego Lopez from last week. Like, why not pick a moment from the fight the week before? Like one of the best finishes of the fight the week before. It might be dead on arrival. It might not be because there's only like 50, 60 completions so far. So when you make a challenge like this, turns a lot of people off, right? People that either are on a collectible site holding collectibles, completing sets as collectors. When you tell them you got to burn fucking everything, shit that doesn't even make sense, people aren't going to complete the challenge, bro. But it's going to be a low mint count for sure. It's going to be super low based on how the numbers are looking. Yeah, let's see what they're saying. Still need that Derek Lewis flying KO. There's only 66 burns so far, and we're 2 days after the announcement. So yeah, it's pretty jacked up. And it's like you could have put some more, like, it just seems like they're not putting any thought into it. Like, just burn everything. Like, come on, bro. You could have messed with this a little bit. and can't even tell me like there's no champ pass, right? There's no champ pass, so there's definitely like this wasn't to like not reward inactive accounts or anything because there's absolutely no champ pass here, which is another bullshit thing. Like, how did the passes like fluctuate from week to week like this, bro? The inconsistency is not good. It is not good. It's not good. You absolutely at least have to have a champ pass on every fucking challenge, bro. And if there's a challenge where you're saying we want to do maybe multiple champ passes, but we don't want inactive accounts to get rewarded with something, then all you got to do is step 1, burn any contender. Step 2 is start the rest of your challenge. Step 1, burn any contender, just one, just to get your challenge started. That eliminates every inactive account from getting awarded an extra moment or whatever the initiative is here, bro. And speaking of consistency, at least moment from a fighter in the main event has been required the past few weeks. Yeah, it's about time. But also, why not audible? And that's another thing. Like Terrence McKinney's on this card, bro. You're going to have me burn all this other shit and not burn a 24,000 mint Terrence McKinney? Make it make sense, bro. Make it make sense. Please. Like you can literally do a quick audible, throw his ass right into the contender list. Boom. Doesn't matter, bro. Who gives a shit if it's Series 0? It doesn't matter at this point when we're burning fandoms and challengers. It does not fucking matter. Does not fucking matter. Doesn't matter. As soon as you start burning crazy shit, you can burn whatever the fuck you want. Well, yeah, that's bullshit. Made weeks in advance. That's complete bullshit. Whether they're made like whoever makes challenges weeks in advance is obviously not a UFC fan because on Friday before the fights, the whole fucking fight card can change. You need to be flexible. You need to be flexible. You need to be flexible. Just like the UFC is flexible when people miss fucking weight, people get injured the week of the fight. Like shit happens, bro. Come on. RDA is your prized possession. He's at 225 burn. Trey was saying there's like 66 completion so far. We'll see how that shapes up this weekend. And see how that count is looking like Monday. But I anticipate this bitch being really low. Really low. Let's talk about some fights. Anybody who watch Contender Series? I caught it late after it was live, but not too bad. Like it was okay. There's a couple guys that stood out for sure. I'm not sure why he gave everybody a contract though. Is that what he's supposed to do? Or that's like only Bo Nickel has to fight a couple more times to get his contract, right? Because fuck Bo Nickel. Because I'm pretty sure Bo Nickel looked a lot better than some of these other fuckers that fought yesterday. Or the other day. This kid, Kevin, he was like a big underdog and he won. So props to him. He was fighting Pantoja's teammate. Showed some heart out there, but nothing spectacular. This kid was pretty wild. This kid was throwing a lot of crazy shit. Bad defense, though. If he works on his defense, head movement, covering, keeping his hands up, fuck. This kid could be pretty nice. This Peyton Talbot kid. Yeah. Yeah, I agree, Chef. They weren't too spectacular. Some of the, especially the heavyweight guy. I don't know why he gave that heavyweight guy like Like, come on. Yeah, this is the heavyweight guy. MMA Junkie gave him a D. But yeah, I don't know how these guys got like Dana gave all these guys a contract. They're lucky they were on the first episode. Maybe he was just feeling nice because of season episode 1 of the series. But real octagon shock. But yeah, that's bullshit, bro. Nolan, this guy's fucking good. This guy's fucking good. This guy had the best fight, came in there, starched the dude in a minute and a half, bro. Clean, crisp shots, dude. Big for the weight class, tall as hell. He's like 6 something for the lightweight class. Dude was legit, bro. I'm looking forward to seeing more from that kid. This kid looks like he could be a problem. And then this guy. So yeah, this guy, I mean, I don't blame Dana for giving him this guy giving this guy the contract because he's like he beat Alex Pereira once in kickboxing, even though he's like 1-2 or 1-3 against him. But obviously a natural kickboxer with like 50, 60 kickboxing fights on your record. The dude kept trying to take him down to the ground and shit, and he was getting back up and doing his thing, bro. So he's a legit MMA fighter now. So it'd be interesting to see how he does, or if he gets paired up with like somebody who's like a straight up striker, bro. Will be fun to see. But not too bad. Not too bad for the first episode of this series, contender series this year. But looking forward to next week. And then on Ultimate Fighter, we finally got a banger. This fight was great, dude. These guys just fucking came out swinging, boy. And Chandler was just nervous the whole time, dude, going back and forth. They had the coaches challenge, which was pretty funny. Dana was pissed about that because they were in the ice tub for like 20 minutes each, and he's like, it's not good for their health, and whoever, he was pissed off at the production team. He had a little interview after that, and yeah, they had to answer some trivia at the end of the day. McGregor won. The homies, teammates, Team Chandler teammates fought. And yeah, the guys were throwing bombs, dude. Straight bombs. Nasty bombs. And in the second round, Kurt Hollabaugh folded Jason Knight. And he is advancing. Yep, it was a great fight. It's the lightweight semi set with Kurt versus Austin. And then next week, we got Rico versus Cody. Yep. Yeah, it should be a good one. And then we'll find out who gets that other fight. So, on that note, fight night, ladies and gentlemen. Fight night. It's a fight night. I'm not going to go through all these picks here. I know some of you simps. This is a simp card galore for you simps out there. We got Juju Miller kicking us off. We got Jackie. We got Pollyanna. It's the simp card. Let's go through some locks of the night. You want some locks? Jackie by sub. Lock. Boudet probably kills this guy, honestly. You guys think McKinney's going to bounce back, dude? I'm worried about this kid, bro. Nas beat his ass. Dude's less than a month out. Less than a month out. Less than a month out from his last fight. That's 2 weight cuts, bro. 2 weight cuts in less than a month. That's tough as fuck. I don't give a fuck who you are. That's risky for him to take this shit after a month, bro. 2 weight cuts? Yeah, Boudet is probably a lock for sure. Boudet is a lock. I'm worried about McKinney 2 weight cuts in less than a month. I don't like that shit. Yeah, he needs a win. He needed a win last time, too. He needed one last time, too. What's up with this guy he's fighting? Mm. 2-fight skid. This guy needs a win, too, or he's out of the UFC. Both of them. Both of them need a win, or they're going home. They're going to PFL. But yeah, I don't know, man. I'm just not a fan of the weight cut. Not a fan of the 2 weight cuts less than a month. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. All right, main card. What do we got here? They got Josh by a whopping sub? No, maybe. You think so? I don't know. I do know poker's starting in 3 minutes though. So I like Pollyanna here, even though she's a dog. I'm picking her for Crypto Craig. Pickett is trash. Pickett is trash. Pollyanna needs to get this to the ground, bro. If she can do that, she might win. We'll see. We'll see. I think Roundtree destroys Dawkins, especially after his last fight. He looked like a man possessed. This is Dawkins' second fight at light heavyweight. Looked pretty good his first fight at the new weight class, but yeah, I think Roundtree is just too much for him here. It's going to be way too fast for him. Then we got Cub versus Dawodu. I know they got Dawodu heavy favorite. They're going to be banging. They're going to be banging. Cubs moving up in weight too. I don't like that. I think Hakeem takes that one. Yeah, I think Hakeem's probably going to take that one. And then I think Luque takes out Dos Anjos. I think Luque is like, he's a legit like natural welterweight. Like Dos Anjos floats around like 155, 170. This guy's legit. He's got like 4 inches on him. He's got 5 inches of reach, bro. Luque's gonna fucking own him, dude. Yeah. So RDA lost, Cub lost. What does that do to the company? They keep slowly trickling in like they are, and then it'll be like 150, 197 completions on Tuesday. I got Luque. Poker starting. Yeah, they started early. Come on, bro. But yeah, that's what I got for the fight card. Poker starting. Let me run the giveaway. $10 Dapper. 12 minutes of late registration for poker. That is right. We'll go ahead and draw this. Last chance to get Vegas 78 in the chat. Just like that. Type it just like that if you haven't already. Hey, a man who can multitask. See, I appreciate that. Appreciate that. My man. That's cool. Last chance, Vegas 78 in the chat. And take this drink, and then we're going to run it, and I'm going to get the hell off. Going once, going twice. Good luck, everybody. Let's see who gets it. Time waster. Yes, sir. Congrats, buddy. Congratulations, time waster. All right, y'all. Appreciate everybody hanging out. And do not forget to get into the poker. Starting now. There's a couple minutes of late registration. Got about 10 minutes still to get in there if you got to, grab a drink, get to the bathroom, do your thing. Don't forget your pick'ems and strike. My Discord. And on that note, take it easy, everybody. Hope everybody has a great night watching the fights. And till next time, peace.